Hey there everybody, MPS here, and today we're going to be focusing on how to successfully become the top 3 players of an Obliteration game mode. And the map we're going to be focusing on today is the locker one. I call it the Hurt Locker personally, just because I know the movie The Hurt Locker, and that kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of stuck with me, and I've been kind of going with that this whole time. So I call it the Hurt Locker, the Snow Locker, something locker. It's a Chinese prison that you have access to closing and opening the prison doors, which I find insanely addictive, and it's a very key point in this map. So if you don't know what Obliteration is a new game mode in Battlefield 4 where there is one bomb and each team has 3 different objectives that they have to plant, and they have to plant on the enemy's 3 objectives, and then they have to defend their 3 objectives. It's a great game mode. It's kind of like Sabotage, but a lot longer and a lot more intense. Now, this locker map is very close range if you haven't noticed already. So I recommend using the AK-5C or another carbine. Do not use shotguns because it is a close to mid-range map, and this carbine will help you in both of these different situations. Now, I also recommend using, it doesn't matter what kind of sidearm you use as long as it has a good amount of bullets in it, so you don't have to reload in the middle of a gunfight. I also recommend using the RGO impact grenades because if you see an enemy, you can back up, toss a grenade out on the ground, and it'll blow up very quickly, get you that kill. Or if you're ambushing a squad of enemies from behind, you can get that multi-kill, which is possible in this map. Now, this map is, like I said, is very close range, and I talked about these doors. These doors are so helpful, and you guys are watching clips of them right now. So these doors, you can open and close them. They are so crucial to winning this game that it's just unbelievable how many people I catch not using them correctly. Now, what some people say is, oh, this is what their process thinks like. They're running down and they see this door in the middle of their way, so they just open it up and they keep going. Now that is the worst way to use this door. There are people like me. Here's how you're supposed to use these doors. So you're running, you open up the door, you let the guys behind you all pass, then you hit the X button or the square button or whatever it is on PlayStation. You run through that cell door and it'll close behind you and you can keep moving forward. Now the cool thing about these doors is it only opens from the defensive side. So you can only open it if you're from the opposite side of the door. If you're an attacker running through to the enemy's base, you can't get through if that door is closed, and then you have to go around. You're going to find more resistance, and you're probably going to lose the bomb. And this is so crucial, and I find people, and you guys will see in this gameplay, the other team does not close their door. I run right through them. And it is so important that you close these doors because it's going to make the difference whether you win or lose. Because those 2 seconds could be those 2 seconds where the guy is about to plant the bomb and you kill him, or maybe he's already planted the bomb and he has 4 other guys spawned on him and they're defending it together. So I recommend, like, open up the door, let all the people behind you go, make sure that on your mini-map that there's no people for a while, and then hit the square or X button really quickly and run right through, and you can make it, and it's a good plan. Now, the second piece of advice for this map is to blow up the center stand. What I mean is, when you enter this map, in the very middle of the map, there's this kind of circle. I recommend blowing that circle up with some C4 or maybe a rocket launcher. Now, I say this because this will give you the advantage to kind of just jump down, grab the bomb, and move in one swift motion. And you guys will see from the second floor you can jump down to the bottom floor, grab the bomb, and then just keep moving. This doesn't make you go down through the 2 staircases, which are easily defendable. Now, if you're all by yourself and you have a really shitty team, I still recommend just doing it just so you can just get that bomb and go. Because if you're on the defense, you're most likely gonna lose because there's an endless spawn limit. So just get out there and get that bomb, blow that up. It's gonna make it so much easier just for you to move on the fly. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was to never go on the outside of the map. Well, it's not the last thing, but to never go on the outside of this map, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna get caught on the outside of this map. The bomb's gonna stay stagnant. You're not gonna be able to move it because after 2 minutes, or not even 2 minutes, 30-40 seconds, every single person on that whole map is moving on the outsides of this map. So even if you kill most of the infantry in front of you, you're still probably going to get sniped, or someone's going to use a noob tube and get you. And that's a real shame, so I really just don't want to see that a lot. I want to see people kind of moving in, working together, and make sure to keep it through the middle, because the middle you can take cover behind all these prison walls, all this prison, like, I don't know what you would call it, all these boxes and everything. So make sure to do that. And make sure to always plant C first, no matter what kind of obliteration game you're playing. Actually, that's a lie. Plant the furthest one away first, because I know in one of the maps, the damn map, it is B that is the farthest one away. Because what will happen is, usually the farthest one away is very close to the enemy spawn. So if you, and you guys will see this here, I believe we plant A first, and then we leave B and C left. This was an awful mistake. Even if you get killed, always be greedy, always go for the farthest one, because if you plant the closest ones first, it's going to be such a hassle just to get that last one next to the enemy spawn. So that's what my advice is for you guys. If you guys use it and you guys find it very helpful, then check back in, hit the subscribe button, check back into my channel for more tips and advice on Battlefield 4. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And yeah, this is MPS, guys, and I am out.